Hi everyone, this is my internship screencast. I hope you are all doing well. So I'm gonna begin because this screencast has 15 minutes and I already passed them and I recorded many times and I'm really stressed. I'm gonna do it. So this is stakeholder analysis. I wanna mention them because I didn't mention a lot about them in the essay because I was lack of time, but still I'm gonna do it here. So clients are the biggest economic part of the company's success. Because they bring money into the company and they want to get the service we provide. So for them their health is the most important, and for us their feedback is important because the company has to grow and reflect and observe on their clients. And the CEO has an interest to provide a good service and receive money in return. And customers have their expectations to reaching. Customers have their expectations, and reaching them is a company's priority because they provide them earnings. Yeah. So, of course, CEO wants to hire best coaches to provide the service and receive money in return from the clients. And we have employees here, coaches, who have salaries from the company earnings that come from the clients, and they are the valuable stakeholder because they provide the service to the customers and emphasize how to make customers satisfied and make all the work. And we have also some suppliers here that are bringing their products to be advertised and sold to the customers, which generate some extra profit or earnings to the company. And those suppliers are some products that, like, as a nutrition coach you can recommend, as, let's say, for example, omega-3 capsules, and they recommend to the customers, okay, you should use them, and customer buys them and company has some interest of it and there is some extra money. So this is about stakeholders. And I want to move to the question, what new skills and perspectives on our profession have you developed during the internship? So I want to start with perspectives. First of all, sustainability. This was like some eye-opening for me because, first of all, responsible consumption and production. This was like I saw people using and consuming processed foods and producing like a lot of waste, and they don't have like different cans to, like, how to say, they mix everything together, throw it away, and nobody cares, right? Like, I think they should be responsible and to divide, like, okay, here is a metal, plastic, paper, bio waste, and all of it. So this was like some eye-opening. And also quality education. People don't educate themselves on, they're not educated well of their health in a sense, and what is like good food for them and bad foods, processed foods, unprocessed foods. They don't know much about vitamins, they don't know much about what nutrition coaches know, but this is like really important for them because they saw people eating many things that are just like destroying their body, and also like smoking cigarettes, alcohol. So I think this is also important, quality education and some like interventions that could be used, and good health and well-being. We provided a good health, and I think this is also a great sustainable development goal that our company was providing, and fighting and working on customers' health was like, I think it's successful, and I really appreciate that they are doing it. And also, like, life on land. Life on land can mean many things, but for me, I think we are destroying a lot of land and grass and trees and forests to build like buildings and let's say have sport gyms, sport halls, fitness centers and all those stuff. But actually we have all that grass fields that we can use and have few pieces of equipment and make a lot of work on it and actually like give our planet to live and not destroying it. So this was also like a good question. Why are we doing it? And also some perspectives of professionalism in how company deals with all the clients, customers, how this service is provided, how they plan and receive money in return, and how they like have some sponsor like suppliers and how they can like earn money on all kind of ways. And this was like for me like watching it was interesting. And also some realistic situations when people are pregnant and they wanna give like best service for, not service, give help to their kid, but with the service provided for them. And also people with diabetes and disabilities, stress, some people lack of money and how it's gonna all work out, and all those realistic situations that are possible in the world and that I wasn't aware of. And now I am, and it's really great. And skills, for me skills, first one was planning the physical activity for anyone. This was the first skill I learned and I think really important one because I can use it every day. Also nutrition plans, this was also I also learned it from my mentor. And then like investigating ideas and complex problems, like how to solve the complex problems, how to monitor data, how to see like where is the miss point, and how to adjust client work, and how to like see where is like where we are doing good well and where we are doing bad and how to adjust it and what is needed to make and all those things, how to write it down. It was like, I think it's a great skill to have, to monitor all the data and complex problems and to know how to solve them. And as a GNA student I learned a lot in school about cooking and all those stuff, but I was working in the kitchen as well, so for me preparing food was kinda easy, but it was interesting because I was doing it every day and I did all of the vegetable meats and breakfast and lunches, everything. So this is a great skill that you can also use it every day in your own life, so cooking also. But a really important one was coaching, how to work with the client, how to communicate with them, how to like adjust yourself and be on that level to understand them and bond with them. So for me, watching my mentor doing it, kind of tried myself and it was a bit hard, but maybe in some weeks I got some skills from him. But this is also like, I would say, many years of experience, and I really need to work on it, but this is really useful skill that could be learned. And I want to say that the fifth question, comment on how you can prepare yourself for the next internship, is really important one, because I would suggest some people, if they would hear this, they can really learn from their questioning. So I would say, if you want to look for next internship, find the purpose in your internship. What do you want to learn from it? Find your learning objectives. What skills you want to obtain from it? Where you want to work? All those questions, write them down. Try to answer them it's really important to prepare yourself, because I heard many things, many stories from other interns that were just going on internship and bringing coffee to their CEOs and just being like nothing there. But some people want to work for a big company. Of course, you're gonna be a small intern there and not having a big part, but that's also okay. It's experience. You're gonna meet a lot of people. But I think people should have questioned themselves. Do they want to have a big? Do they want to see the big company or small company, or work for someone who does volunteer jobs or makes money? For me, I found a purpose in my internship. I didn't want to work for someone who just thinks about money. I wanted to work for someone who helps people and provides service, but gets some money in return. And this is just like a normal life. And what would you like to learn from it and get from it? This is also really important question, because I question myself, okay, I want to obtain those skills, where I'm gonna find them, and where I want to do it, which location, where, because it's not the same in Europe, Asia, or USA. It's all different, and people want to learn from different perspectives, so this is also a good thing to question yourself. And then, what is their story could also be important for you to, like, do you want to bond with the company, do you want to get back when you finish your education? This is really important. And what are the goals of the company? For me, I said again, I'm gonna say it again, I wanted to help people. So if the goals of the company are to help people, this was a big plus for me. And also, like, will they be willing to teach interns certain skills? Yeah, this is sometimes questionable, because many companies and different countries, they don't care about interns much. They take them and teach them some things and some stuff. But some companies, let's say smaller companies, they are not so big, they really want their interns to get a valuable knowledge and maybe come back to them, teach them, mentor them, and then try to get the interns back to the company after their education. I think this is how they work, but they also provide you good experience and good mentorship. So it's all about you, what you want. And for myself, I'm gonna prepare myself for the next internship really well, and I'm gonna read a lot about the future company I'm gonna work. And I think I also obtained those skills in this company, and I'm gonna try to work on my future career. And really also, there is some questions about some funds, like for interns, that is like coming from Europe, and it's called Erasmus money. We heard about them, but there is not much time to apply for it, so we should also think about it. So yeah, those are my comments, and I hope they wanna help someone, because I'm certain we will suggest new interns those questions to think about them. And yeah, so thank you for listening, and have a nice day.